Me, Hargun Wadhwa, and my partner Shivani Chauhan. We are the coordinators for the research track number 4. Dear authors, before we begin, allow me to share the objectives of the conference. The main objective of the conference is to provide international platform for presenting and publishing the latest development in the state of art, innovative practices in technology and management with cutting-edge research outcomes related to topics of technology and opportunities for the delegates of exchanging new ideas and to establish research and business links, as well as to build global partnership for potential collaboration. After the immensely successful ICPTM 2021, 2022, and 2023, we are expecting this conference to be more exciting, stimulative, and educative. Now, I would like to introduce to our session chairs, Yogesh N. sir and Vishal, Dr. Vishal M. Tadake sir.
Thank you.
Now, I would like to, sir, Mr. Yogesh N. to address the audience. May I have a round of applause for sir, please?
Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Yeah. Once again, good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Yogesh from Government First College, Tumkur, that is in Karnataka. I'm happy to be there here for sharing the chair for the international conference. Good luck, Canada. Thank you.
Mr. Vishal sir, would you like to address the audience? You are muted, sir. You are not audible. Mr. Vishal sir. Now you can speak, sir.
I
think technical
hope I'm audible now.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
I, Dr. Vishal Tidke from Sanjeevani Group of Institute, Maharashtra. Welcome you all. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
First of all, I'm very happy. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm very happy to see the gathering here for the 24th International INBUSH era, a national level conference on innovative practices and technological aspects in management, ICIPTEM 2024. Friends, it's always wonderful to interact to researchers across globe, especially in the world of technology. Earlier, the dimensions of research used to take time to have its horizons to get shifted, to have a paradigm shift. But thanks to technology, it has become so dynamic that things have started happening in so different way that we could sense the things that are not even in our consideration. So I hope in the entire day's communication, we could see that disruption discussions to get happen and those disruptive technological research, approaches by several researchers. I'm awaiting for the same, and let's hope in between I'll keep on discussing on the same lines. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Indeed, that was an amazing speech. Some brief guidelines of this meeting. Dear author, we respect your presentation. However, we strictly follow the timeline of 10 minutes, out of which 7 minutes would be for presenting and 3 minutes would be for questioning, in which you will mainly include objectives of the study, research methodology, data analysis, and conclusion. Best author will be declared in the valedictory session.
Now I would like to invite the first presenter with the paper ID 446 entitled Application of Mobile Cloud Computing Using Scoring Sourcing to Provide Quality of Service.
Good morning, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you can go.
Is my screen visible on your screen?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Good morning, all of you. Myself, Rakesh Kumar from the Department of Computer Engineering and Applications from GLE University. The title for my paper is Application of Mobile Cloud Computing Using Crowdsourcing to Provide Quality of Service. And the paper ID is 446. So these are the content from the PPT. First one is introduction. Second one is service quality model, cloud service context, and the service discovery algorithm, and the analysis part, and the last conclusion part. So first we will start with the introduction part. So mobile cloud computing, a dynamic fusion of mobile technology and cloud computing, has revolutionized the way we use and access services through mobile devices. By leveraging the collective intelligence and resources of the cloud, mobile cloud computing offers innovative solutions to optimize resource allocation, reduce latency, and enhance user experience. While based on users' activity context, social context, service context, and device context, our framework dynamically adapts cloud service for the request in different kind of scenarios. While there is no direct relationship between service quality and context information, we need to build several reasoning mechanisms to achieve qualified service for mobile users. So what is the service quality model? The context awareness is a popular method for automatic awareness of the mobile environment and choosing a more suitable cloud provider. The mobile users can freely choose different networks to use different cloud services. The quality of service on mobile devices is affected by both the cloud service providers and network service carriers. The crowdsourcing is a practice to discover and select cloud services in order to provide efficient and stable discovering of services for mobile users based on group choice. While the quality of cloud service is one essential factor for the achievement of cloud providers in mobile cloud computing. The second one is cloud service context. The cloud service context describes the context information of remote cloud service and current network environment. The cloud service context consists of a set of service properties, including web service properties and network service properties. As different cloud service provider and network carrier have different service qualities, we need to evaluate the overall performance and choose the suitable service providers. The data synchronization applications are sensitive to price and energy consumption. A defined quality of service is desired for certain types of application. The service discovery algorithm. Confronted with a variety of network environments, our purpose is to select an optical combination service based on application's requirement. The context awareness based service discovery method can be viewed as two steps: context aware and QoS ranking. The quality of service ranking. The context aware is the collecting the quality of service performance of each service combination. When the context collection is finished, the quality of service ranking searches for the optimal combination service by calculating quality of service. Each cloud service can be connected to different network observed from end user side. The available services dataset is a combination of cloud services and network services. So by combining both the services, we get a quality of service or an efficient form of service by combining the network services and the cloud services. So this is the analysis part. The analysis and interpretation of the data collected from surveys, interviews, and case studies reveal compelling insights into the application of mobile cloud computing using crowdsourcing to improve the quality of service. The qualitative findings indicate a notable boost in user satisfaction, resource optimization, and cost reduction, affirming the effectiveness of the approach across diverse domains. The qualitative insights from experts underscore the transformative potential of this integration, emphasizing the development of user-centric solutions and the necessity of addressing challenges related with data security and governance. These results collectively emphasize the significant positive impact of mobile cloud computing and crowdsourcing in delivering enhanced quality of service, signaling a promising future for this innovative synergy in various sectors. So there will be a synchronization with the various energy sector or various other domains with the help of crowdsourcing. So this is the round trip time RTT statistics for various locations, just like for the Berkeley and Canberra. The minimum value is 144, while the mean value is around 170.8 and the maximum value is around 189. For the Berkeley and New York communication, the minimum time is 87 and the mean is 88 and maximum is 95. The Pittsburgh and Ottawa will having the least, which is around 49, and for the mean values it's 47.1 and maximum value is around 59.2. By the Pittsburgh and Hong Kong 212 and mean values 2.3 and 340 and respectively elsewhere also. So for the conclusion part, The integration of mobile cloud computing and crowdsourcing presents a promising approach to significantly enhance the quality of service across a variety of domains, including healthcare, transportation, and urban plan. As we already discussed, there's variety of domains, and we can have the good efficiency or good output by including all the domains and by using the network service and the cloud services combined. The study's results demonstrate notable improvements in user satisfaction, resource optimization, and cost reduction, reinforcing the potential of this innovative synergy. Furthermore, the user-centric solutions enabled by crowdsourcing-based quality of service adapters However, discussions arising from the qualitative data highlight the importance of addressing data security and governance challenges to ensure the successful implementation of this approach. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your respected sir, for your amazing presentation. Now, I would like request the session chair to ask questions and conclude with the marking in the judgment sheet.
Rakesh Kumar,
Yes, sir.
you have took the case study for this study.
Yes, sir.
I think you have collected the primary data for your study.
Yeah.
I know the size of the primary data, that is the quantity of the primary data. How
Sorry,
much you
sir.
have quantity of primary data you have collected for this study?
So actually, we have reviewed a lot of literature survey, and that's why we have collected the data from those.
You are collected from secondary data.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it applicable to generalized form?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because the data was actually the data was implemented for a various type of domains, and we achieved the desired results, sir. So we can apply it.
Are you planning for a future study for this by using this study?
So currently we are researching on these domains once again, and we are trying to implement some other algorithms also to get a desired output with a more efficient.
I think this paper is mainly focused on review literature based on the secondary data.
So, but
right?
but the data, but the
Yeah.
vision is around only the crowdsourcing. So we are just implementing the crowdsourcing with a lot of more data so that we can make it better once again after that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all from my side.
Yeah, I have a question. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Yeah, I'm facing some network connectivity, so sometimes I have to switch off my video to make sure that I could listen you carefully.
No problem, sir.
Yeah. I could see amount of efforts that you put forth in devising this research endeavor. Somewhere you mentioned about the quality of service adapters. So, when you were talking about that, have you done the further factor-based analysis of all the several factors that actually drives the quality of service adapters? Have you done some micro study into that?
So actually, currently we are studying on this and we are working on it for
Okay.
describing the micro components for this, because there are a lot of parameters for describing
Okay.
something. So currently we are working on that.
Huh.
So we are working on it, sir. We are not going to up to the microscopic level. We are just on the surface level. So
Okay.
we are just studying, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine. Thank you. It's done from my side. Yeah.
Should I stop sharing the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, I would like to call our second presenter with paper ID 447 entitled Efficient Classification of Neural Machines Interpretation Based on Mathematical Models.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sharing the screen, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Is there any technical issue from 447?
Paper ID 447 is having any technical glitch or something else?
वीडियो नहीं करो वीडियो नहीं करो हाँ अब शेयर कर शेयर तो वैसे I am audible, sir.
Yes, audible. We can.
My screen has shared, sir.
No, you have not yet shared this.
Now my screen has shared, sir. Yes.
Not yet.
अंकित सर एक बार सुनना सर जल्दी सर कैमरा नहीं ऑन करना है नहीं शेयर स्क्रीन आती है वो वही हाँ
Madam, you can go with the
My
next.
my screen has shared, sir.
Yes,
Now.
yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Okay,
Your screen is
thank you,
visible.
sir. Sorry,
Yes.
sorry for the technical glitch, sir. Okay. I am here for the paper presentation on efficient classification for neural machine interpretation based on mathematical model, right? My table of contents of the paper is objective introduction, need for effective recognition technique, proposed methodology, experimental result and discussion, conclusion, and then references. The objective of this research is there are four objectives of this research. The first is to examine the mathematical model to enhance our understanding of information generated by neural machine. The second objective is this can be achieved by various models, including statistical machine translating model, neural machine translating model, mathematical transformation recurrent neural network model, and simple recurrent model, unit model. These models significantly improve the coherence and understanding of computer-generated writing, revolutionizing neural language. The aim is to empower researcher professionals to choose effective interpretation strategy for specific language.
Actually, ma'am, your voice is not audible.
Madam, your voice is not audible.
I would like you to unmute.
Yeah, now.
Now you are audible, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. My screen has shared now, sir.
Yeah, proceed.
Okay. So there are four objectives of my research: to examine the mathematical model to enhance our understanding of information generated by neural machine. The second objective is this can be achieved by various models, including statistical machine translation, neural machine translation, mathematical transformation recurrent neural network, and simple recurrent unit. These models significantly improve the coherence and understanding of computer-generated writing, revolutionizing natural language processing and machine learning. This is third objective. And the fourth one is The aim is to empower researchers and professionals to choose effective interpretation strategy for a specific language combination, enhancing machine translation intelligibly and accuracy. These are the objectives. So, in introduction part, machine translation deploys computers to translate phrases from one language to another. The current focus is on data-driven teaching strategy for knowledge dissemination. Neural machine translation emerged as a leading criteria overcoming SMT in the competition. Neural machine translation advantage lies in visual analysis over SMT because SMT uses objective symbolic representation while NMT employs personal continuous representation. And so for this article delves into NMT scientific finding, means neural machine translation scientific finding and theory, providing educational tool, understanding uh, neural machine translation origin aims further research. The need for effective recognition technique for this is because the NMT is applied to a probabilistic model for computer vision information gathering. The primary goal of mathematical neural machine translation approach is to derive an unknown joint variance from dataset utilizing probability distribution for both source data and intended application. The N means technique facilitates this process, allowing for the expansion of existing information. The importance of accurate translation, particularly in real time setting, is highlighted. Text or audio data rich in information requires less storage space compared to images or videos. Efficient algorithm remain crucial for processing large data set, whether for delayed or real-time translation, even in rush scenario. For this, the research methodology we have used are SMT, NMT, MTRNN, and SRU. For SMT, this is statistical machine translation. This is technique that uses a statistical model to translate text from one language to another. In the context of interpretation, it can be employed to interpret neural machine generated text into one more understandable language or format. In NMT, this is a modern approach to machine translation that employs neural network to improve translation quality. It can be utilized for interpreting neural machine generated content, providing more accurate and coherent interpretation. And the third methodology used in this is MTRNN, means mathematical transformation recurrent neural network. The MTRNN are specialized neural network architecture that can be used to interpret complex mathematical model generated by neural machine, aiding in understanding and utilizing these models effectively. SRU means simple recurrent unit is a type of recurrent neural network layer that can be valuable for interpreting and processing sequential data generated by neural machine, enabling efficient analysis and classification of the output. This is the research methodology. In analysis and interpretation part, we have highlighted the model like SRU means simple recurrent unit, mathematical transformation recurrent neural network, this means MTRNN, and neural machine translation. These are effective tools for interpreting data generated by neural machine. These models enhances and understanding the complex neural network output, making them more accessible and adhering to logical standard. In this table, the performance matrix for translation assignment in language pairing, that means in column number DEEN, right? And for ENFR, FREN, and ROEN. For this column represent various interpretation procedure applicable to different interpretation strategy. The matrix actually shows the accuracy rating for the attention model and smooth attention model. In this table, we have summarized the summary. This summary pairs the effectiveness and accuracy of different machine translation model like machine translation, sequence to sequence machine translation, and neural machine translation across various using the term force and free to distinguish two distinct category, right? Now, moving towards the discussion part, our research shows that mathematical model enhance understanding of data from neural machine, providing their usefulness. Model like SMT, NMT, MT, RNN, and SRU efficiently translate complex machine-generated output into clear interpretation. The transformation between models is feasible, offering potential outcome. These models have diverse applications, especially in scenario where computer-generated information readily is crucial. The research emphasized the importance of statistical testing like ANOVA T in accessing a model relevance, evaluating interpretation quality across different approaches sheds light to the efficacy and reliability of a strategy for a specific language combination. These are result and discussion. Now, moving towards the conclusion part, this proposal introduces a design methodology and implementation process for a machine translation system based on machine learning principle. The proposed method demonstrates effective identification and accurate recovery of text section from the majority of photograph. This method showcases the system's ability to recognize text area in images with different font size, style, and color, etc. So these are the references, and thank you.
Thank you, respected ma'am, for your amazing presentation.
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
request the
yeah,
session chair to ask the questions.
yeah. Ma'am, first of all, I'm happy the way you presented in a
Thank you,
short,
sir.
crisp way. You have attempted to present your title and your topic as well.
Thank you, sir.
Somewhere you discussed about the research emphasizing the importance of statistical testing
Yeah,
by using several models.
yeah,
So you talked about the
yeah,
ANOVA and the need of that into.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I would also like to know from you, apart from ANOVA,
Yeah.
have you also attempted for other these analysis tools like ANCOVA or MANCOVA, or would you like to say something about it?
No, no, sir. Right now, we have not disseminated these techniques in this our research, and in further research, we will definitely apply these techniques too.
Okay.
ANOVA and chi-square, we have applied
So
this statistical tool.
currently you have not considered that, I think. They relied on it, but you didn't attempt it for ANCOVA or MANCOVA. I think you have not used them. No problem. Fine,
Yeah,
fine. That's
yeah,
done from my
yes,
side. If anybody else has question, please.
Madam, I think
yes,
your research title is quite interesting.
yes, sir.
May
Thank you, sir.
may I know how many languages you are to the for this your research and all? Is it applicable to all type of languages and all?
Sir, our system is not versatile. It is not applicable to all type of systems, but uh, we have researched this three or four uh, means our sample size is less.
Uh,
So we are
may I know
planning to, yeah,
may I know the sample size?
yeah. Sir,
May I know the sample size?
sample size is from different papers. We have collected the data, and we have taken the data, and that we have disseminated this data in our this research.
You are not directly done the research
Yeah,
primary data. That you get collected from the secondary data.
yeah,
Is it applicable for the regional languages like Telugu, Tamil, Marathi, like that?
yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is it applicable for these?
Uh-huh. Can you uh, can I get any paper studied for this type of application and all? So,
There are references, sir. There are
yeah.
references, and these references I have. Sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Like this first paper, which is published in 2020, we have taken data from this, and this 2018 paper.
This was mainly focused on
G. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Should I stop sharing, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 448 entitled Securing Smart Healthcare Systems and Infrastructure Using Artificial Intelligence.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. The screen is.
Yeah, okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm Anita Gehlot, presenting my paper on securing smart healthcare system and infrastructure using artificial intelligence in a fourth international conference on innovative practices in technology and management. These are the outlines of our presentation: introduction, methodology, result and discussion, conclusion, and references. In introduction, as a direct result of intelligent technology being incorporated into the organizational framework and operational procedures of healthcare industry, we have entered a completely new era in terms of efficiency of treatment that is provided to patient, as well as the level of care that is provided. um, a whole new era has begun as a result of this. A few examples of intelligent healthcare systems are electronic health records, telemedicine, and medical equipment that are linked with IoT. And that are just a few instances of how the use of intelligent healthcare system deliver of deliver of healthcare system and healthcare new technologies. The confidentiality of patient personally identifiable information input to as a result of these difficulties to solve these safety concerns. Healthcare institutions are increasingly turning into artificial intelligence, a technology that is regarded to dependable and cutting edge. Healthcare architecture consists of um, many as consist of many parts. As a part of process establishing AI-driven smart healthcare system, a comprehensive framework will be constructed with the intention of radically altering the way in which medical care is delivered. The core component of the system may be broken down into three distinct levels, of which are connected to one another in some way. These stages consist of collecting data from a variety of sources, processing the data using artificial intelligence, and applying a finding to medical practices. Wearable technology, medical sensor, and electronic healthcare records are just examples of the data sources that our AI algorithm may be able to analyze and comprehensive in future. Architecture of healthcare system consists of uh, consists of many parts in it, like patients, doctors, nurses, pharmacy, and many modes like emergency medical services, which provide possible that a sensor-based technology that most individual carry about the which with which them all times might be helpful to emergency medical services in some capacity. AI assists emergency medical staff with making judgments and providing prompt and treatment to severely sick patients, such as those whose have had a stroke, and the patient, the temperature, blood pressure, and other and like use matrices. This is done in order to give immediate help for a limited amount of time. This step is being carried out right now so that we can provide rapid services in short period of time. And nurses, by using cutting edge solution driven by artificial intelligence, nurses can effortlessly handle massive amount of patient data in today's modern healthcare system as a direct consequences of the nurses will no longer be required to enter data into the system by hand. The solution, which is based on artificial intelligence, and like doctors also, everything is made much easier by artificial intelligence, which simplified decision making by continuously scanning the patients and provide assistance in doing so safely feasible. And a resulting discussion, I want to say that in figure 2, the amount of time required for processing the process to be completed by network devices is much less than the amount of time required by the central server. The amount of time allotted for standard replies is shown in figure 2. To calculate the percentage of packets that were successfully delivered from the number of data packets that were successfully gathered and the total number of packages that are successfully delivered are put together, then sum is divided by 2 to obtain the percentage. To calculate the percentage of packets that were successfully delivered, just divide the total number of packets sent to the number of packets delivered. In figure 3, sorry. In figure 3, the third and fourth example shows how data may be transported between devices in variety of different circumstances and environment. And while the data rate refers to the maximum amount of time that may be necessary for a packet to travel from its point to origin of or destination, the delay estimate refers to the maximum number of concurrent faults that may occur and separated by a number of delays. In contrast, the delay estimated refers to the maximum number of concurrent faults that may occur simultaneously and be separated by a number of delays. There are instances in which the phrases delay estimated and data rate are used interchangeably. These numbers indicate how much the machine is being behind in comparison to the total number of people participating. It is very necessary to maintain record of any delay that may occur throughout the process of providing the data of patients. Gaining access to that data, the processing rate of devices that are linked to the internet things are very fast and that nearly very experienced. The processing that is carried out by the hardware makes it possible to do tasks such as load balancing and network management, as well as to make efficient use of the resources that are readily accessible. In conclusion, I want to explain that a use of artificial intelligence, which is capable of doing, is able to significantly raise the degree of data security and protection given by intelligent healthcare system. This is possible because artificial intelligence has potential to do so, and it is made much simpler to safeguard patient data and to secure um, um, all other things under the artificial under the dome of artificial intelligence. The ability to carry out continuous monitoring of system activity and the speed with which abnormalities may be identified. It is vital for professionals in the field of medicine and information technology to work together in order to design intelligent healthcare systems that are both secure and safe. The result of research demonstrate how artificial intelligence has the ability to improve the healthcare system are much more efficient. And thank you.
Thank you so much, respected ma'am. That was an amazing presentation. Now I would like the session chair to ask the questions.
I hope
Madam, I
Yes,
think
sir.
nowadays
I'm
healthcare system is a good platform for the researchers. I think your
audible.
Yes, yes, sir.
I think your title was very much adapted for this one. May I know which are the areas you are
Hello.
going to collect the data for this research from the
Sir, I've collected these data by reviewing many articles, and this is basically the review paper that I have presented here. And I've gone through many articles and have collected data from there, and then presented here by reviewing many articles and compared.
Did you come across any difficulties in the data handling and all?
No, sir, not such kind of difficulties I've gone through. I've easily accessible these things.
Because in education health sector, data will be the confidential data will also be there in the, education health sector. How would be helpful for your study to safeguard the personal data and all?
No, sir. I didn't access anyone's personal data. I have collected that information and put on the behalf of that data. Uh, I have I have done my some kind of research and analysis all that data from such kind of papers. Then
Yeah, because ethical consideration is also will be considered for this study, you know, because we are going to collect the data from the uh, um, that data from various health sector and all that was involved in the personal data and all. That's why.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Yeah.
Should I stop? And
Ma'am,
yes, sir.
yeah, am I audible?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yes, sir. Audible.
I have a small question. You talked about the data safety security
Yes,
topic
sir.
that you presented
Yes,
related
sir.
to AI.
Yes, sir.
My simple question is, have you also gave a thought of cyber security while making on this efforts of this paper?
No, sir, I have not included cybersecurity, and I have also worked on
Okay,
IoT based things and artificial intelligence, not cybersecurity.
okay, okay. But some of the factors of cybersecurity also plays a vital role in data
Yes, sir, yes,
security
sir. But
in
I
AI
I didn't
also.
mention the role of cybersecurity in healthcare. I only mentioned IoTs and artificial intelligence mainly.
Yeah,
Okay.
because in
Bec-
healthcare sector, cybersecurity is also much needed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 450, entitled A Study of Security Models and Strategies of Cloud Computing.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Is my screen visible to all?
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. One and all present here.
Good morning.
I am presenting my paper ID on the behalf of 450. Am I audible to you?
Yeah. Proceed, please.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir, you're
Mm,
audible.
Yeah. The abstract of the paper is cloud computing with all of the numerous benefit it offers has in recent years brought about a lot of major changes in the way in which people work and live. However, issue over security continue to be a key worry for a large number of individuals who are considering using cloud computing. This presents a significant barrier to the widespread adoption of this technology. In this investigation, we looked at some of the most popular security model for cloud computing, such as the multiple tenancy model, risk accumulation model, and cube model. All of the models were evaluated. In addition to this, we have created a list of the most majority security problem that have been raised by the variety of companies. This is done in order to educate customers about the risk associated with the cloud computing and make little efforts towards uh, elevating the standard of security for the technology. We came to the conclusion that offering the range of the security solution from the perspective of design, operations, and security incident response was the best way to address the current security issue surrounding cloud computing. In the year 2006, we saw the beginning of the first sign that a cutting edge way of processing data using computer known as cloud computing was beginning to develop. It is the offspring of parallel distributed utility and grid computing, in the addition to the offspring of the network storage, virtualization, and load balancing. Grid computing is a relatively new concept. The word cloud computing and grid computing are interchangeable. In addition to this, it is the progeny of the grid computing. The core concept of the cloud computing is the sorry, coordination of several computer systems that are linked together via the use of network. Performance is action result in the creation of pool of virtualized computer resource. In addition to the availability of the infrastructure, platform, and software services options. Cloud computing was first made popular by Amazon Web Services. It's called AWS. The term cloud refer to the work that a company used to provide its client access to the variety of different kind of computer resource. This network is often hosted by the company. The term cloud computing refers to the supercomputing architecture and that was developed online. These are the security model. The first in the NIST model for defining the cloud computing security model. Review of literature. Cloud computing with its numerous benefit has reshaped and lifestyles, yet security concerns remain the significant barrier to the widespread adoption. The paper survey popular surveys security models and summarize key risks to enhance understanding and improve overall security. The cloud platform constructed on the internet allow easy access and fee collection for the shared network pool participations. While addressing customer need, challenges in protecting the data stored on the cloud lead to the weakness in administration. The study of highlight potential risk in the security hindering extensive use. The article concludes by discussing privacy and safety concern in cloud computing, recommending further research. Review of the literature's cloud computing with its numerous benefit has reshaped work and lifestyle, yet security concerns remain the significant barrier of the widespread adoption. The paper survey popular security model and summarize key risks to enhance understanding and improve overall security. The cloud platform constructed on the internet allow easy access and fee collection of the shared pool participation while addressing customer need is a difficult task. Now, research methodology, cloud computing has been plagued with significant and challenging issue for a long time, with data security and issue of the trust ranking among most essential and crucial challenges. In the next paragraph, the model for the protection of the data will be presented and may also use to cloud computing. In addition, the utilization of one-time password authentication system, verification data integrity by the means of application of hashing techniques. Existing data security model. The vast majority of the provider of cloud computing services authentication user through encrypted connection before sending data, also known as data in transit, securely to and from their servers. For example, using HTTPS. This precaution protect against unauthorized access to confidential information. To the best of my knowledge, none of them, however, encrypt the data on its own as it is being stored. Sometimes referred to as data at rest. Users are responsible for performing initial authentications on their own in order to safeguard the integrity of their data when employing cloud computing. Cloud security design are almost always the same from provider to provider. This section discuss the security model that Amazon Web Service uses, and the table 1 provides a visual representation of the model. These are the result and discussion. Research on security model and strategies in the cloud computing has yielded significant new insight into the difficult challenges of securing cloud-based system and data. A quick rundown of the several critical characteristics considered while analyzing different areas of the IT infrastructure, including scalability, cost, security, and composite weight. Now, the conclusion of the research is the computing paradigm, also known as cloud computing, gives customer to the ability easily access to the collection of public computing resources, that is a boot dynamic and configure. These resources include but are not limited things like server, storage, network, application, and any related services. The amount, administration, and involvement required to produce and make these items available on demand is kept to its minimum. These are the references that is used during the paper.
Thank you so much, sir, for your amazing presentation. I will request the session chair for asking questions, if any.
Actually, this is a good presentation. Apart from that, may I know the safety concerns regarding this study? Which are the safety concerns were kept in mind while studying this research paper? Hello, may I audible?
So voice is not clear, sir.
May I know what are the safety concerns you are kept in mind while studying this study? Safety concerns, you have discussed the safety concerns over here. What are the safety concerns you are kept in mind while framing this study? Can I know, is this basically a review paper or research paper?
Kind of review paper, that's main safety concern for data breaching.
Yeah. And
data breach.
what about the risk handling and all?
There are a lot of risk about the data breach for the multiple organization. If the data is stolen, it can be used for the different purposes.
Yeah. You were talking about that HTTPS and HTTP, because to secure the data,
Keep the
you
data
are,
secure.
yeah, for that purpose only you are going to the HTTPS and the OTP. Nowadays, face recognition is also one of the main key points to secure the data instead of OTP. Do you heard about that one? Is it possible to integrate the that feature in your research area in future? Hello, Deepak Kumar. Hello.
Yes, sir. Sir, your voice is very low. I am not audible.
I am
You're not
talking about
audible.
yeah, you are talking about that OTP.
Yes.
Nowadays, in the research area, face recognition is also plays a vital role to safeguard the data and all. Is it possible to integrate the face recognition security for your research in the future?
Sir, definitely we will look forward for this.
Yeah, because OTP is a old technique right now used in many cases.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thanks for the suggestion.
Okay. Thank you. Sir, Vishal sir, you can proceed with your questions. That's all from me, sir. Vishal sir?
Yeah, no, I don't have questions, sir. Please.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 451 entitled Optimizing Power Distribution Grid Using Practical Swans Optimizing Algorithm.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ma'am, thank you for providing me this opportunity to present my paper. I'm sharing my screen. Ma'am, my presentation is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So the title of the presentation is Optimizing Power Distribution Grids Using Particle Swarm Optimization Algorithm. My paper ID is 451 and I'm presenting this presentation on behalf of Kamal Sharma. To begin with the introduction, this presentation is about the selecting the optimal locations for power distribution grid using the particle swarm optimization algorithms. So, begin with the introduction. The proper functioning of distribution network is essential in establishment of establishing stability and dependability within contemporary societies. The objective of this research is to study the application of particle swarm optimization algorithm as a novel and innovative solution for enhancing electric distribution networks performance. This research work is of importance because if it overcomes a shortcoming associated with the conventional optimization techniques that form a robust platform for better utility of power distribution. Conventional optimization techniques of electrical distribution network are gradually becoming obsolete due to increasing diversity and uncertainty in renewable energy generation, load demands, as well as dynamic controllability. The influence of load balancing, loss minimization, and voltage regulation. Parameters to a system are dynamically configured based on the particle swarm optimization algorithm in order to find an optimal operating point. So this is the methodology. So first we talk about the data collection, the sufficiency of optimizing control dimension frameworks utilizing particle swarm optimization and other calculation depends on the quality and significance of the information utilized. For this research, we utilize a reasonable control conveyance grid show based on geological and topological characteristics, considering variables such as stack request, renewable vitality, sources, and transmission imperatives. The information incorporates geological data. Geological data means the topographical data of the area or any area of a city actually, or city or state. So this is geological data where then the load demand profiles where the population is more, where there will be power demand will be more, so load demand profiles also matters. Then the particle swarm optimization, this is the technique, could be population based optimization calculation propelled by social behavior of holes and angles within the setting of control dissemination network optimization. Each potential arrangement is spoken to as a molecule, and calculation iterative alters the position of these particles within the arrangement space to discover the ideal arrangement. These genetic algorithm are profiled by method of net. These are the other techniques. Actually, we are comparing particle swarm optimization technique with these other techniques. So hence concluding that later on conclude that the PSO is more efficient than these existing techniques. So the genetic algorithms are propelled by method of natural selection and advancement within the setting of control dissemination network optimization. This includes a populace of potential arrangement advancing over eras through the form of choice, hybrid, and transformation. Then ant colony optimization, ACO, that is we call ACO is propelled by crouching behavior of ants. Sorry. Okay, thank you. In control dissemination, framework optimization, fake ants build arrangement by keeping pheromones on grid components, and the pheromones path impacts the likelihood of ensuring ants using comparable ways. The parameter tuning, parameter for each algorithm such as populace estimate, crossover rate, cross transformation rate, particular algorithmic parameter were fine-tuned through preparatory tests to guarantee ideal execution. Termination criteria calculation was executed until a predefined and measure was met. This model considered components such as the numbers of emphasis, meeting of arrangement, or combination of both. Then the analysis of parameters. the information and parameters, we utilize a reasonable control dispersion framework to demonstrate information speaking to geographical data, stack request profile, renewable vitality era, and transformation limitation. The tests were conducted over different folds, considering diverse stack scenario, lattice, condition, algorithm-specific parameters were fine-tuned through preliminary tests. Performance management, we evaluated the calculation based on different execution measurements, including merging speed, arrangement quality, and the capacity to handle assorted network conditions. The key objectives were to minimize control misfortunes, keep voltage levels inside limits, and accomplish stack adjusting. Then we performed the comparative analysis, convergence speed, the joining speed of each algorithm was analyzed by following the wellness changing over emphasis PSO and differential evaluation technique that is called a period relatively faster than joining, adjusting rapidly to changing framework condition. Then genetic analysis showed direct meeting speed, whereas end colony optimization technique with its iterative nature had a slower but unfaltering joining. Arrangement quantity. To assess arrangement quality, we compared the optimized framework setups accomplished by each calculation. PSO and DE reliably delivered arrangement with lower control misfortune and superior stack adjusting. GA appeared competitive results, whereas ACO, due to its probabilistic nature, occasionally met imperfect arrangement. So this so this shows that PSO is better than these existing two techniques. This is a graph we obtained using the iteration and weight measurements. The weight showing the higher the weight means the location will be more appropriate for the establishment of a power grid system. This is the a block diagram, say a schematic diagram for the load distribution system. Sorry, power network distribution system. So, in conclusion, the comparative investigation uncovered qualities and shortcomings, directing specialists and research in selecting the foremost appropriate calculation based on network characteristic and optimization goals. The integration of guided back propagation and GradCam is a software tool actually brought a novel measurement to investigation, giving bits of knowledge into the effect of grid arrangement and on optimization results. This interpretability view upgrades the straightforwardness of decision-making preparation, cultivating a more profound understanding of the variable affecting the optimized arrangement. The investigated discovery hold down to earth suggestions for the vitality segment, advertising nuanced understanding of algorithmic execution beneath differing grid conditions. The integration of interpretability methods open ways for future research, investigation, crossover approaches, and encourage improving the straightforwardness of optimization forms. And these are the references, and thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your
Exact-
amazing presentation.
Ji,
Now I
thank you,
request
ma'am.
the session chair to ask the questions, if any.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Sir, during your presentation, I was happy to the way you presented, especially the topic that you took and the several factors that you considered.
Thank you.
Somewhere you mentioned about the performance measurement that you talked about, and therein you have thrown light on factor like yeah, sorry, am I audible? You have talked about some of the factors about performance measurements. So may I know in perfect as to which factors especially you consideration while studying this optimizing power distribution grid using particles farm optimization algorithm?
Uh, uh, Let me look into that slide.
Yeah.
Well, yes, sir. Yes, sir. The performance measurements. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
You mentioned about different measurement parameters.
yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
which-
Actually,
yeah,
the data we considered, so with the data points we performed some calculations using these algorithms. So the higher will be the weight, the more optimal will be the location. So that's how we performance measurements are done. So it also said the minimize control misfortune, keep voltage level inside limits, accomplish stack adjusting. So sorry, sir, I'm not able to fully explain it, sir. Sir,
Vishal sir, your mic is muted. Okay, Kamal Sharma.
yes, sir.
I think your paper is based on comparison study. Is it
Yes,
right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
May I know how you collected the data from geological data? I think you are collecting the data from based on the geological area. May I
Yes,
know
sir.
which techniques you are going to use for that data collection for geological data?
Actually, sir,
May
there
I-
are a lot of techniques in the available for for example, that QGIS, full lake, etc. So that helps in the selecting the optimal location of the area. So where
Yeah.
the population will be more, there uh, load will be more actually.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
Based on which technique you are going to adopt it in the paper?
Sir, sorry, sir, I did not perform this study. Actually, my co-author collected this data, actually, sir. So,
Because
sorry,
the
sir.
collection of geological data is a challenging
Yes,
task.
yes, that is
Yeah.
topographical data, actually, sir.
Y-
This is, yes, sir.
Yeah. That's why.
Yes, sir.
That's why.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Nice.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, sir. So, should I, can I stop sharing, sir?
Yeah. Please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 17, entitled A Competitive Analysis of Machine Learning Algorithms for Predictive Machine Maintenance in Electrical Systems.
I'm audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is my screen visible on your side?
Yes, sir, the screen is visible.
Good afternoon, all of you. Myself, Rakesh Kumar, from the Department of Computer Engineering and Applications from JL University. The paper title is A Comparative Analysis of Machine Learning Algorithms for Predictive Maintenance in Electrical Systems. And the paper ID is 452. The contents for my presentation is introduction, the data collection and pre-processing, and the support vector machines, the random forest algorithm, and the analysis part and the conclusion. So first we will start with the introduction part. So predictive maintenance has risen a significant technique in improving the unwavering quality and productivity of electrical frameworks. In a time where power serves as the spine of modern social orders, guaranteeing the continuous usefulness of electrical foundations is vital. The routine receptive approach to upkeep wherein components are repaired or supplanted as it is after disappointment has been demonstrated to wasteful and exorbitant. Within the interest of optimizing precise upkeep strategies, this study points to assess the execution of different machine learning and calculations in anticipating disappointments in electrical frameworks. So data collection and pre-processing. The operator of electrical framework conduct was collected. The dataset consolidates verifiable information on equipment conditions, upkeep records, and dissatisfaction events. Feature determination and buildings were performed to extract significant data such as voltage levels, current readings, and temperatures varieties. The dataset was partitioned into preparing and testing sets, guaranteeing that the algorithms were assessed on concealed information. Pre-processing steps included normalization to bring all highlights to a reliable scale, handling lost values and tending to exceptions to guarantee the strength of the examination. So this is a support vector machine algorithm. The support vector machines are effective directed learning models for classification and relapse. They aim to discover a hyperplane that best isolates classes in a high dimensional space. The SVMs maximize the margin between information focuses and can handle nonlinear connections through the utilization of bit capacities. In selective effective maintenance, the research attempts to improve the strategies of machine learning for preservation purposes. The work concentrates on the protection of machine health with ML methods or machine learning methods and contributes to creating intelligent predictive maintenance systems. So this is the random forest algorithm. The random forest algorithm is a gathering learning strategy that builds different choice trees amid preparation. It exceeds expectation in both classification and relapse errands by accumulating forecast from person trees. The calculation presents randomness by utilizing subsets of highlights, moderating overfitting, and improving robustness. Contemporary theorizing a new area of selective optimal maintenance and fit with goals for improved operational effectiveness. This predictive maintenance approach brings integration of IoT technologies and machine learning models, which solidly focuses on the systematic way towards the prediction. So this is the analysis part. Comparing our results with similar work in prediction maintenance, our results are consistent with previous studies that highlighted the effectiveness of ensemble methods, especially random forest, in dealing with the complexity of predictive maintenance and power systems. The random forest excellent performance in both classification and regression tasks strengthens its position in the field. Furthermore, our research confirms that it is important to consider the specific characteristics of the dataset and the task at hand when choosing a predictive maintenance algorithm. And in spite of the fact that spatial vector machine and RNN appeared, competitive execution, random forest has risen a flexible and vigorous choice, steady with the results of the comparable studies. So these are some of the statistics for various algorithms we have used. The first one is SVM, the random forest algorithm, the recurrent neural network, and the k nearest neighbor. So the classification accuracy was around 0.92 for the random forest, which was the best, and the precision was also 0.93, which was the best. And the MSE for the mean squared error, and the ME is the mean absolute error. It was around 8.5 and 120.3 for the random forest, while it was too large for the other neural network or other machine learning algorithms like special vector machines. It was 180.5 the MSE, and the highest for the k nearest neighbor, which is about 250.7. So the best part is for the random forest algorithm. So this is our conclusion part. At last, a thorough examination of machine learning calculation for predictive maintenance and control frameworks was carried out. The essential approach for comparative investigation considered was support vector machines, random forest, RNN, and k nearest neighbor. Collectively, the calculation was subjected to wide extent of tests on different datasets, classification, relapse errands, commonly related with predictive maintenance. The finding reveals the several pros and cons of each algorithm, which will benefit industrial practitioners as well as researchers. Among all the models, random forest had better precision, accuracy, recall, and F1 scores for classification tasks, as well as mean absolute error value and mean squared error state in regression tasks. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, respected sir, for your amazing presentation. I would like the session, request the session chair to ask the questions, if any.
Yeah. First of all, I congratulate you for your presentation.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm happy the way you attempted the analysis.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Uh, During your conclusion, you mentioned about that random forest has found out to be a better precision
Yes, sir. Yes.
model. Yeah. So can you throw some light on that? Why you felt the same way?
So actually, we have, as we know, we are already having 4 different machine algorithms like supervised, undersupervised, and the non-supervised, and the regression part. So the random forest comes under the supervised learning classification and also the regression. So it is a multiple algorithm to generate better results for classification. And but as we know, there are pros and cons for each of the machine learning algorithms. But as our study done and for the data set, we just implemented this for our home smart devices for the home electrical power systems, and it was found that the random forest found the best results among all the 4 machine learning algorithms we implemented.
Okay. Okay. In particular, you talked about it produced with the best results. So, what was your
So
intention
actually,
of calling something to be best? Have you particularly?
so
Yeah,
actually is so this algorithm is starts with a decision tree, and when the
yeah.
input is entered at the top, it then travels down the tree with data being segmented into smaller and smaller sets based on specific variables, and that's why we get the better results from this algorithm. Sir.
Okay, so that was your conclusion to
Yes,
call it
yes,
to be best amongst other
yes, sir.
models. Yeah, okay, fine, fine, fine. Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you.
your answer. I'm done with.
Mr. Rakesh Kumar, I think your paper title is much appropriate for this study. You are mentioned that in your comparative study, we have studied about the pros and causes. May I know some of the pros and causes felt in this study?
Sir, your voice is too low, sir.
You have mentioned the pros and causes in your study while
Yes,
you
sir.
are while you are comparing the algorithms and all. May I know the one or two pros and causes which are felt very much relevant to this study?
So if we talk about a random forest because it works out as the best. So if we talk about the pros, it could be used for classification and regression tasks for both the tasks.
Yeah.
And we can go with the categorical and numerical data also. And so no scaling is required or transformation variable is usually necessary in this random forest. So
Okay.
these might be the two pros. And so if we talk about the cons, actually, but they do not provide actually the complete visibility in the coefficient of linear regression, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay.
And so just
Okay. Okay. Nice presentation. Thank you.
may I stop sharing?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Thank you.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 460 entitled Predicting Employee Attrition Through HR Analysis, a Machine Learning Approach. I would like to call the next presenter with paper ID 460 entitled Predicting Employee Attrition Through HR Analysis, a Machine Learning Approach.
I think they are not in the meeting. We can proceed with the next one, madam. After that, we will join.
The next presenter is for paper ID 461 entitled Top Management Team and Firm Performance Evidence from OM.
I think same presenter will be. Starts from 460 to.
I would like to call the next presenter with paper ID 464 entitled Practical Filter-Based Localization Algorithm for Robots in Factories.
Yes.
Paper ID.
464, I think so. Is this 464?
Yes, sir, this is 464.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Yes,
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 sir,
you
you're
are audible.
I'm audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, sir. Thank you. My title is the particle filter-based localization algorithm for the autonomous robots in smart factory. Abstract this research aim to study the compare the performance for particle filter-based algorithm, localization algorithm. First of all, Monte Carlo, second auxiliary, third raw blacklist, third fast lamp. By by conducting a variety of the simultaneous as well as real world experiment, the paper accesses algorithm performance in terms of accuracy, computation, efficiency, and the responsiveness to change. Based on the design of smart factories, autonomous robots have been a revolutionary means that respond how manufacturing companies had opted previously. This robotic system primarily facilitate the improvement of the operational efficiency through simplification and the adaptation to changing manufacturing environment. Autonomous robot self-localization accuracy in smart factories has assumed a paramount problems, which is often considered as essential, consider condition to ensure appropriate navigation and action realization within dynamic industrial system. Related work, Santu AL introduced a hybrid navigation system, and second, this work focused on the integration various navigation method, and third, Chanda studied the integration of the artificial intelligence technique into wireless sensor, and for during target tracking the adoption to generic optimization and the resampling approach correspondent and those used in particle filter-based localization. Method and material data acquisition and sensor setup, the accuracy and the variability of the occupied sensor data is the critical for successfully implementation. In the setup of our experiment using a smart factory, it make use sensor that are in lidars and cameras. Therefore, this sensor is a combination lead to information about the surrounding environment of the robot, according on which this algorithm makes assumption that are the reasonable related to the position and the orientation. Monte Carlo localization, first of all, algorithm MCL involve a set of the particles that are the indicative of the problem. Location the robot may occupy. These weighted particles also depend on the amount of the compatibility between the observed sensor data and the predicted result. The particle distribution in improve further on in the recursive cycle and the accuracy of the estimated robot location improve in the complicated environment, which resemble intelligent manufacturing. And second है APF, auxiliary particle filter, improve the sampling, is the artificially made use in the auxiliary particle filter. Address the sample dirt that occur due to system like Monte Carlo localization. APF focus on the maintaining reservoir of stable particle, which increase the resistance and the robustness of the algorithm through dynamic smart factory setting. Next, RBPF. RBPF is a black belt particle. This novel factorization enabled the algorithm perform sampling of these two factors, pose and map. Using the process of the decoupling, RBF can function effectively, thus making it one of the most popular choice for simultaneously localization and mapping in smart factory that promote closeness among systems where adoption play a key role. Next, fast lamp. Fast lamp means fast simultaneously localization and mapping. RBF is used the foundation and mapping capability are intuitable with little efforts. Next, this extension enable simultaneously position location and map surrounding creation by the robot. It is therefore very promising that localization and mapping are integrated into the fast lamp because the new demand our dynamic smart manufacturing environment had to combine estimate about both pose information as well as environmental properties for proper operation of robotic. Next, evaluate. For the assessment of reliance algorithm, it is used well-known localization metrics such as MSE, accuracy, and the computational efficiency. So first of all, MCL, Monte Carlo, represent robot position with particles, and second, APF, auxiliary, address sample improvement, and third, RBF, factorized representation of state, fast lamp, simultaneously localization, and mapped. Next, experiment setup. A set of experiments has conducted to evaluate the performance, MCL, APF, RBPF, and FASLAM, autonomous localization in factory environment. Next experiment have therefore conducted to the determine each algos individually accuracy, cost, and environment compatibility, which are the common in most smart manufacturing factories. Next, data collection. There are three types. These primary metrics have used access the algorithm. First, accuracy. Number two, computational efficiency. And third, adaptability. Next, experimental procedure, simultaneous and real world testing. Simultaneous in a virtual smart factory, simultaneous have conducted to replicated real life issues, and the algorithm have run a different type. Real world testing in the real case, optional experiment, operational experimenter have conducted in a smart factory. They then navigated the robot through production lines, storage space, and collaborative workspace, encountering that simulated situation which mirror condition of the contemporary factories. Next, results and comparative analysis. Accuracy comparison, the mean square error, MEC value for each algo have the calculated and are presented in the following table. Monte Carlo this, auxiliary this, black this, and fast lamp this. It is the best fast lamp. Real-time application rely on the computational efficiency. The computational time for each algo has recorded and the result are summarized below. Click add title. This is the real robotic and hybrid navigation system autonomous robot. Next, conclusion. In summary, the goal of research has been to create and evaluate particle filter based location algorithm and autonomous machinery operating smart manufacturing sector. Monte Carlo auxiliary and raw black particle filter and fast lamp investigated these algo thoroughly through a set of the simultaneous and field trials. The main task to determine their relative strength and weakness in the term of accuracy, computational efficiency, and adaptability key factor for an autonomous robot deployment rating prototypical industrial environment. And these all are references for this. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your amazing presentation. I will request the session chair to ask questions, if any.
First of all, congratulations for your presentation.
Thank you, sir.
I would like to know. I would like to know as to how have you collected data for this particular study?
Sir, sorry, pardon, sir. Volume.
Hello. How have you collected the data for this particular study?
Sir, this algo is main thing. Particle filter algo provide a solution for robotic localization. Problems such as position tracking, globalization, kidnapping. So then I collect the data for which type of data you want, sir? Collect.
Primary data, which type of primary data where you are from collected from different for this study, sir?
Yes.
It aimed to automate tasks through the use of new technology such as AI, big data, and IoT. These autonomous solution give access to a wealth of data that generate more information, reduce uncertainty, and uh, increase protocols.
Okay, madam. Madam, you have talked about sensors used in this research paper. May I know which type of sensors were used for this study?
Hello, sir.
Am I
Repeat,
audible?
sir. Yes, I
Yeah. You have discussed about sensors in your study.
sensor.
Yeah,
The
sensors.
sensor. Yeah.
Yeah. Which type of sensors you are adapted in this in your study? May I know which type of sensors you are adapted?
Yeah, this sir. These
Yes,
weighted
sensor.
particle also depend on the compatibility between
No.
observed sensor.
I am asking about sensors which you are adapted for your studies.
Sensor which? Sorry,
Uh,
sir.
what type of sensors you are adapted for your study?
Which type of sensor? Like that
Yeah.
RTS. RTS is also that is sensor, na? Real time system.
Okay, madam. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 465 entitled COVID Allocation Strategies in Quantum Computing for Improved Computing.
Very good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
I'm just sharing my screen. May I know if my screen is visible or not? Can I start with the presentation? Can I
Yes.
start with the presentation?
Yeah. Yes, you can proceed.
Thank you so much, sir. So the topic of my presentation is qubit allocation strategies in quantum computing for improved computational efficiency. My paper ID is 465. First of all, I would like to draw some attention on what qubits actually are. They are the basic units, like we are studying bits in computers, but when we are comparing it to quantum computing, these bits are converted into qubits. So these are the basic units. And my study is all about how this allocation is possible for better better computing and efficiency to improve the efficiency of computing. So what we have focused here is on qubit mapping algorithms, graph-based coloring algorithms, graph coloring based qubits, and dynamic allocation of qubits in catalyst and swapping techniques. So quantum computing is the center of revolutionary technology. Just a minute. Yeah, quantum computing is a revolutionary technology innovation that will provide new levels of computational power on logic implied by rules placed at quantum mechanics. In this environment, the efficiency of qubit assignment becomes an essential factor because this will only manage the computing levels and improve the computing efficiency for any particular system. So our work is devoted to reveal the nature of complex qubit distribution techniques in search of enlightening results, and that will increase the feasibility via computation networks. So for better computational efficiency, not only speed ups, but performances are also important. And this will contribute significantly to error correction mechanism, which will bring like strong function applications and improve the computational efficiency of computers. In this regard, we have surveyed many papers. Few important ones have been taken into account for this particular presentation. So that in paper 15 that focuses on quantum secure meteorology for sensing network applications. This particular paper focuses on security issues in communication networks concerning their application and relevance with quantum enhanced communication based on sensing development technologies. In another paper, Lee et al. Have introduced a heterogeneous signal processing platform-based quantum genetic algorithm, which focuses on scheduling and utilization of algorithm to optimize the computational efficiency. This also deals with the allocation strategies of qubits so that the computational efficiency can be increased. This was the base paper for our research, and another paper that is taken to reference is for the construction of resource-effective circuits for Hamiltonian simulations. This particular paper has been taken for graph coloring methods and everything. So the graph coloring algorithm that we have used in our paper has been we have taken it from this particular paper. So this gives again the basis for our research. Another important paper that has been reviewed is to discuss the hyperspectral image classification, which is performed using CNN with advanced optimization methods. In paper 21, describes deterministic enhancement of quantum measurements using operator grouping under compatibility relation coupled with covariance estimation. In paper 23 by Ahenger et al., it suggests that quantum-infused task optimization for IoT will be facilitating fog computing settings, and this will be resulting into efficient computational strategies, whereas this can be implemented further in paper number 24 to increase the efficiency of wireless sensor networks, which will be resulting into efficient smart homes and smart devices. So the algorithms that we have used is these graph coloring based on GCBA, and here the basic agenda was to allocate a particular color to the vertex so that no adjacent vertex share the same color. This will be used for efficient implementations of the sensors, so that the computation and response system can be more efficient. The other algorithm that we have reviewed in this paper are dynamic qubit allocation algorithm. On the basis of this algorithm, the qubits that have been allocated to particular systems are being using weighted error methods, and that initially each vertex is given a weight of infinity, but then once the message proceeds from one particular vertex to another, the weights of the network get updated on the basis of the calculations that are done in this particular algorithm. Once the algorithm have updated the weights of qubits to the vertex, the qubit swapping heuristic takes place, with the maximum number of swaps that occur in a particular graph depends upon the kind of messages and the weighted messages that are sent to the sensors and the response systems of the sensors. So we have used following algorithm parameters to check the complexity of the quantum circuits. First is evaluation metrics, how fast a particular set of nodes which make a graph can evaluate two particular metrics. How much time does it require for each algorithm to distribute these qubits to given circuits? What are the error rates that will investigated on the basis of CNN model? What are the fidelity rates for a particular gate? How the quality of quantum gates get implemented using qubits? And how the gate fidelity is showing improvement using these algorithms. So to conclude this paper, this basically overviewed we have given a review of qubit allocation techniques that are used in quantum computing aimed at improving computational efficiencies. within given these three algorithms. And the next point of conclusion will be the QMA, GCBA, and dynamic algorithms that have been tested against these simulated quantum environments. This is evaluated on the basis of that I've already discussed: execution time, error rates, and gate fidelities. To establish their strength, QMA algorithms saw the notable success in reducing physical distances between logical and quantum qubits, which led to acceptable runtimes and elevated gate fidelities. The graph has been colored using GCBA, and the techniques did well in general, especially when there are few shared qubits. That means when the size of network was low, this particular algorithms performed well. The study contributes greatly to the knowledge of regarding qubit allocation strategies, making available insights for quantum algorithm designers and practitioners for quantum computing. So that was all about my presentation. I would like to thank the organizers for giving me this much time.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your amazing presentation. Now I would like to ask the session chair to ask questions, if any.
Madam,
yeah.
actually, madam, actually, your paper title is very good, and nowadays quantum computing is sounding well. Hence, your paper and your study is very much appropriate for this present scenario. I will congratulate that one. May I know the error rate of your study, madam? Yeah, you have mentioned the error rates. How much error rate you got? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So the accuracy of my algorithms were 88.5%. So accordingly, my error rates are still, like, I have to work on my error rates again. So as far as this particular paper is concerned, the accuracy rate was this.
Yeah, I think error rate will be reduced according to
Yes, sir. I'm working on that, sir.
Yeah, because this is a common error rate come across all the studies. If you are going to reduce error rate below 8% and all, you will get the best results for the future studies.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What about that heterogeneous signal processing which you are used in this study? Can you light up on that one? Heterogeneous signal processing. You have talked about heterogeneous signal processing. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible. You're audible, sir. Yeah.
I think Madam didn't get. Madam, are you getting my point? Okay, I think she left the meeting.
Okay. Yeah, madam, are you there? Are you there, ma'am? I think she has lost the connection or something.
Maybe. Okay, sir. Let us move with the next
Yeah,
paper.
fine. Yeah, move to the next one. Yeah. Okay.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 175, entitled Wireless Sensor Network Based Integration, Lead Protocols, and with YOLO and Feed Forward Rancid of Decaying Real-Time Forest Fire to Promote Environmental Subsistency.
Ma'am, 450 is also available.
Sorry, ma'am?
450, paper number 450.
450
450, ma'am, 450 is done.
Okay, ma'am.
450
Thank
is
you.
already over. Yeah.
Thank you.
Really?
Paper ID 175. Are you there?
Greetings, sir. Sir, we are there.
Yeah. Please proceed.
So I am presenting. So slide is visible.
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah. Right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Greetings, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I am Kapil Bhardwaj and Anurag Sinha. We are here to present our paper in the 8th International Conference on the Innovative Practice in the Technology and Management. So basically the outline of our PPT is, we will first start with our introduction, what we have made, then how we have made, the methodology part, and the architecture, which will basically emphasize on the component interconnection and communication protocols. Then we will show our results analysis, what we have done. So first, going to the introduction, why we are doing this. So we know that forest fires devastate ecosystem, destroying the countless habitats and releasing the significant greenhouse gases that exacerbate global warming. So this was the basic problem statement, and why we have what are the challenges for the in the previous models. Traditional monitoring methods like real-time data, leading to the delayed responses and ineffective resource distribution during the crisis. So what we have thought of is a groundbreaking system designed for a real-time forest fire detection, combining the strength of wireless sensor networks, low energy adaptive clustering hierarchy, that is leech protocol, and advanced deep learning models such as YOLO and feed forward ResNet. This integrated approach aims at enhancing environmental sustainability by facilitating earlier detection and response to the forest fires. So these are our objective. Objective is our objective for this model is to develop an integrated leech protocol for an efficient wireless sensor network deployment. Implementation of YOLO for a real-time object detection in the context of the forest fire for real-time detecting the fire has happened or not through the cameras. Integrated feed forward arrest for enhanced image classification that after capturing the images, we are able to distinguish that fire has actually happened or not. Then we are trying to promote the environmental sustainability through early detection and mitigation of the forest fires, alarming the respective authorities that the fire has been occurred. So the major contribution is introduction and innovative integrated leach protocol for WSN and optimizing energy efficiency. Implementation of YOLO for the rapid and accurate detection of the.
Your slides are not moving.
Yes, sir.
Your slides are not moving.
You need to change the slides.
Yeah.
It is only introductory slide which is open. Yeah.
Now it's
Now
moving.
it's done. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so should I repeat our objective?
No, you continue. You continue.
Okay, sir. Sir, our major contribution is that we have integrated for the integration of the feed forward ResNet, improving the accuracy of the image classification in monitoring systems. Now, the realization of the comprehensive solution for early forest fire detection, contributing to the environment sustainability. Sir, now the next slide is moved. Sir, has the slide moved?
No, you can click on the next slide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir,
Now it's done.
I am clicking here, but it's not showing.
Now it's moving.
Now it's moving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, but the related work we have done is traditional remote sensing methods have limitations in the real monitoring, prompting the emergence of the wireless sensor, that is WSN, which I previously talked in the previous slides, and the widely used leech methodology for the energy efficient data transmission. They both have been independently worked, but we are trying to integrate in this model. So the integration of the advanced deep learning models such as YOLO and feed forward ResNet aims to improve the forest fire detection compared to the traditional methods focused on the environmental monitoring. Previous research have overlooked the synergy between the WSN, leech, and advanced deep learning models. That is, integration of both these have been missing in the previous models, creating a gap that this studies aims to fill and more comprehensive forest fire detection system. YOLO and feed forward ResNet have been applied individually in some studies for the forest fire detection, but this study proposed a holistic system combining these models with WSN, leech, and deep learning integrated. The proposed system seeks to address shortcoming in the previous approaches, offering a comprehensive solution that enhances the state of arts in the forest fire detection, optimizing energy using the improved detection accuracy for the environmental sustainability. So the data set we have gathered is sources gather the diverse data sets from the comprising forest fire images available on the internet, and including the various intensities, locations, and the environmental conditions. The annotations we have used manually annotated the images to the label fire and known fire instances, ensuring the accuracy of the data training data set. So we have manually done the means we have manually labeled the data which is fired or not, that fired has occurred or not. So the size is the our data set is sufficiently large to train the YOLO model and feed forward ResNet model, effectively considering the complexity of the fire scenarios. We have used the data set from the Kaggle. Uh, this is a source link. So the experimental setup is we have utilized the WSN simulator to replicate the real world condition for the sensor deployment and communication. The training dataset had been used from the Kaggle dataset, train the YOLO for the object detection, and feed forward ResNet for the image classification using the annotated dataset. So apart from this, the parameter setting is fine-tuning parameters for the leech protocols, YOLO, and ResNet to optimize the performance and the efficiency. We have done this. So data attribute is diversity. Our data contributes to the four of the main factors that data should look like. Diversity. Our data ensures that data set includes the images of various geographic locations, times of the day, and weather condition to enhance the model generalization. Apart from this, data should be accurate, relevant, and realism. So our data set is accurate because we have manually labeled the data. The images are sufficiently relevant to the means to the forest and fire, so the relevance is at high. The realism is reflect the real world scenarios in the data set, accounting for the challenges like occlusion and diverse landscape to improve the model adaptability. So this is the proposed system. That is, we have the steady state phase. Then we have image acquisition analysis using the YOLO V3 model. Apart from this, we have checked the probability from P from the message tuples. Then the alarm generation is done. Then the alert mining is done. Apart from this, there are two steps: the leader drone and the fire station. The means how the fire station will work. We are up to here. We are alerting the systems that we have catch the fire, and you should take the necessary steps. So the methodology we have used is right from the start, initializing the WSN. WSN is wireless sensors we have implanted on the forest. Then the loop goes on, and the loop checks steadily that issues has done or not. It will regularly catch the images, and the ResNet forward will detect the images has that the fire has been caught or not. Then means we have then the respective stakeholders will be alerted that the fire has been occurred or not. So this is the throughput I got. Sir, this is visible?
Yes, sir. This is visible. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the result we have got. So the conclusion is that we have means the accuracy is very high, and as compared to the previous ones. So we have utilized the wireless WSNs, lease protocol, ResNet, and YOLO object identification integratedly. We have identified the forest fires in the real time to maximize the energy uses with the leech and provide an early detection solution. Continuous monitoring of the wooded region ensures the prompt notification and effective resource allocation. High precision fire detection from the photos enabled by the ResNet. YOLO real-time video processing capabilities enhance the system adaptability, performing fine-tuning and customization based on the specific needs, minimizing false alarms and missed detections. These are conclusion of the whole object. So these are the references which we have taken from the 12 recent papers. So that's it, sir.
Okay. 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 First of all, I'm happy for your approach of doing the composite study of both the models, YOLO and the ResNet, for reaching out to a more robust picture of the study that you have undergone. May I know from you what is the future scope for the research that you did? Or do you have any plan to go ahead with? I hope I was audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible. So,
Yeah,
sir,
please.
we are thinking that we will help this. So, this research is purely based on the sustainable development, and sustainable development. We are not means we are not in a hurry to make its startup or not. We will try to present this in the government sector, and with the help of government, we will try to implement this in forest, because this will have a huge impact, and means the we need a huge capital, and the means the outcome of that capital is not to be utilized, means we cannot be benefited for that, means we cannot make the startup out of it. So we are trying to merge this with the government to healthify the means to retain ourselves from these forest fires or among these things. So
Okay,
basically
okay.
this and for humanitarian reason.
Okay, the reason why I insisted is for the reason that there are a lot of governmental schemes and also several research support systems available ecosystem by the government AICT. So you can think of going ahead with your research so that you can better serve for this humanitarian cause. And fortunately, we could see some happenings out of it.
Yes, sir. So I will try
Yeah,
these things.
yeah.
I will
Thank you.
do research on more these.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Actually, this paper is very good, quite interesting, and presentation was pretty good.
Thank
You were talked about that yellow color to identify the uh, fire catch in the forest wood and all. May I know the because in forest there are lots of that green masses are there. Before catching the yellow, that will be in terms of that smoke and all will be coming more than yellow color. Do you throw the study upon on that cases?
So I'm not clear with the. So I'm not very clear with the question. So can you please repeat?
Actually, you are done with the yellow color based on fire catch in the forest. Is it right?
Not yellow
Yes.
exactly. No, not sir. So not
Yeah.
exactly yellow, but we have
Based on the yellow
yes, sir.
color only, you are going to identify the fire catch is done or not
Exactly
done.
yellow color. We have used the pictures. Means we have used the picture. Sir, exactly. No, sir. Sir, we have used the ResNet model. Feed
Okay.
forward ResNet model. Yes, sir. That is for detecting pictures. Means the picture has fired or not. So ResNet will learn many of the means fire has
Aspects.
many
Yeah.
colors. So ResNet
Yeah.
will run many of the fire components, and it will automatically means from the means from the features that has been learned from the ResNet model, it will automatically get the fire has been done or not. So it's not basically based on the yellow color or the colors only. It is
Oh,
basically based on the fire has been actually has or not.
okay, okay. Then what about that this response time of your study? What you come across while you set up the experiment and all? Response time of
Yes, sir.
the.
Mm,
Did you come across the response time?
um, eh, so not exactly response time.
Because you are going to get the information from the that wireless communication system, you know.
Yes,
That
sir.
is more depending upon the response time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because if response time is more means that will not utilize the
Sir, WSNs have, sir, in the previous studies, we have seen that WSN have very low latency. So
yeah,
basically, it's near to the real time, not exactly the real time, but WSN have
yeah.
the real time capabilities. So it will sense the temperature, and as soon as the temperature has been sent, that means we have alerted the YOLO and these video capturing models that we have to start capturing the images, and based on that models, they will in some time, means not exact, I don't know the exactly the time, they will very fastly alert the communities.
But that should be identify the response time and all, because we are going to adapt the this model to huge number of forest fire and all. For that reason only, I am talking about the response time, because based on the response time only, we are going to adapt the real-time models and all. That's why I'm asking. No
Yes,
issue.
sir.
In the further study, you can focus upon the response time. Otherwise,
Yes,
this study was very good. Go with the further study. Thank you.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's all from my side.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 408 entitled Comfort Enhancement of Tractor Drivers in Agriculture Field Using Semi-Active Seat Suspension.
Hello, ma'am. I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can I start sharing my screen?
Yes, sir, you can.
Hmm.
Ma'am, is 448 is over?
Ma'am, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir, your screen is visible.
So, hello, ma'am. My paper ID is 408. My paper topic is comfort enhance for tractor driver. Comfort enhance and tractor. 1 minute. Tractor driver in agricultural field. Field using semi-active seat suspension. So, introduction. Introduction of my paper is Innovating Tractor Comfort. Semi-active seat suspension technology provides superior comfort and reduce operator fatigue. The system adapts to terrains, offering a smoother ride and improved posture for a driver. After that, the semi-active suspension. What is semi-active suspension? Active seat suspension utilize the sensor to continuously adjusting damping levels, providing optimal support and comfort. This technology enhance vibration isolation and reduce the whole body vibration exposure for the operators. Adaptive control. Adaptive control, the system adaptive control algorithm responds to varying terrain condition, ensuring consistent support and comfort. It mitigates the impact rough terrains on the operator, enhancing override quality and reducing fatigue. The After that, the operator benefits. The operator benefits of the research is the enhanced comfort and reduced vibration exposure, improving operator well-being and productivity by minimizing the fatigue and discomfort. The system promotes the better concentration and reduce the risk of musculoskeletal disorder. The performance gains of the semi-active seat suspension not prioritize operator comfort but also enhance the tractor stability and control. This result improve operational efficiency, reduce the wear and tear of vehicle. The market impact of the product is the adoption of semi-active seat suspension technology sets a new standard for tractor comfort and the operator well-being. It aligns with the industry focus or ergonomics and the safety offering the competitive advantages and meeting involving regular standards. And at last, the conclusion. The conclusion is the implementation of semi-active seat suspensions revolutionize the tractor comfort and prioritize operator well-being and enhancing operational efficiency. This technology not only set a new industry standard but also align with the growing emphasis or ergonomic safety. So at last, the thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your amazing presentation. Now I would like to ask the session chair to ask questions, if any.
Actually,
I don't have. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
actually, your presentation is looking nice, but you have not mentioned the which techniques you are going to use for the to reduce the that various factors. You are not mentioned any techniques which are involved in this study. May I know the which techniques you are using, or what are the techniques you are going to use, or what are the technical aspects you are going to introduce to reduce the various disorders of tractor drivers and all.
Sir, we use the semi-active seat suspension. Means it's a type of suspension we use in that.
Yeah, semi-active suspension. In which on what principle it is working on? May I know the principle of working that is semi-active suspension system? You are using
It's
semi-active.
like a normal seat.
Yeah,
Yeah, sir.
you are going to use the semi-active suspension system. You know, in which principle it is
Yes.
working.
Sir, this technology is enhance vibration and isolation and reduce the whole body vibration, and it's giving the comfort to user.
I'm asking about which principle you are going to adapting to reduce all the that to enhance the comfort of driver and all.
Sorry, sir, I am not sure about this principle. So
You are just simply integrate the suspension model to get
yeah,
the
yes, yes, sir, yes,
comfort.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
That's all from my side.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So can I stop sharing screen, sir?
Vishal sir, do you have any questions? Vishal sir?
I don't have questions, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 410 entitled Sentimental Analysis of Live Stream Comments Using Machine Learning Algorithms.
Ma'am, 448 is over.
Sorry, ma'am?
448.
448.
Yeah.
Ma'am, sorry, it's not in our track.
Which track it is?
I'll ask and let you know.
It is track 3 na right now?
No, ma'am, it's track 4.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am. It's 4010. Can I start sharing my screen?
Yes, sir.
So my screen is visual, ma'am.
Sir, it is.
Oh, okay, ma'am. My paper ID is 4110. The sentiments analysis of live streaming comments using machine learning algorithms. The introduction of my paper is, in this presentation we will explore the use machine learning algorithm to analyze live streaming comments and unveil the sentiments behind them. We will delve in the process of extracting valuable insights from the vast amount of user generated data. The live streaming comment analysis. The understanding the underlying sentiments in the live streaming comments, it's crucial for content creator and marketers. By leveraging the machine learning algorithm, we can efficiently process the analyze the massive volume of comments in real time, providing valuable insights for decision making. And the natural language processing. Utilizing the natural language processing techniques, we can accurately interpret the emotions and the opinions expressed in the live stream comments. This enable us to gain a deeper understanding of audience sentiments and engagement level. The sentiment analyst models. We will explore the various sentiments analyst models that can effectively categorize live streaming comments into positive, negative, or neutral sentiments. These models play a pivotal role in uncovering valuable insights for a vast pool user-generated comments. The machine learning algorithm. By harnessing the power of machine learning algorithm, we can derive meaningful pattern and trend from live streaming comments. These algorithms enable us to automate the processing of sentiment analysis, leading to actionable insights of content creator and marketer. The insights and recommendations. The insights gains from analyzing the live stream comments use machine learning algorithm can drive informed decision making. We will discuss the practical recommendation for leveraging this these insights to enhance content strategy, audience engagement, and overall user experience. And at a last conclusion, in conclusion, the integration of machine learning algorithm in live stream comments analyze offer a powerful tool for understanding audience sentiments. This approach not only provide valuable insights but also empower contents creator and marketer to make a data driven decision, ultimately enhancing the overall viewer experience. Thank you, ma'am, for giving the opportunity to present my paper.
Thank you, sir, for your
Thank you.
amazing presentation. I will request these session chair to ask questions, if any.
First of all, I appreciate your efforts of attempting for a presentation on this research topic. Uh,
Thank you.
yeah, but I think you could have presented it by, giving the details about the data and its processing that has happened.
Experimental data and all. Yeah. Actually, study only. You have not yet done any experimental or comparative
Yeah.
study. Or,
Yes, sir.
it is better to move with the experimental or comparative study, or even that real-time data analysis and all. If you, either you can take secondary data also, no issue. But you were talked about only the application part.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Otherwise, that title was very good. Sounds nice, but that will be in research approach only.
Yeah.
Okay, in the next study, you can adapt these things. No issue.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I will improve, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shall I stop sharing my screen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. You can stop.
Okay, ma'am.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 668 entitled Security Threats Dedication in Intelligence Network Using Predictive Analysis Approach.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, sir and ma'am. Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hmm. So I'm going to present our paper, Cybersecurity Threats Detection in Intelligent Networks using Predictive Analytic Approach. So we are going to cover these various aspects. Analysis of predictive analytic models. We are going to propose the model. Also, we are going to learn about the various types of cyber threats and detection accuracy using XGBoost. So basically, this paper explores the transformative impact of AI and predictive analytics in the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity. It emphasizes the significance of these technologies in bolstering defenses and automating tasks and ultimately safeguarding systems and data. AI has various aspects in cybersecurity. In real-time threat detection, by analyzing vast amounts of data, such as network traffic, user behavior, logs, etc., to identify anomalies indicative of malware, phishing, and unauthorized access attempts. Also, we are going to cover various aspects such as proactive vulnerability management by continuously scanning systems and applications to pinpoint the vulnerabilities
and prioritizing them based upon potential impact and exploitability. Also, various automated security operations, ethical considerations, and model explainability is being used by AI in cybersecurity. Also, a holistic approach is being used by integrating AI with human expertise. AI technologies and human knowledge is being used in order to get the best output out of AI in cybersecurity. Now we are going to look at the analysis of predictive analytic models. We have analyzed various predictive analytic models such as XGBoost, bagging, boosting, decision trees, random forest, and stacking revealed their effectiveness in cybersecurity threat detection. All these models come under ensemble classifier, which is a machine learning technique which uses various individual classifiers, and it gives the best output out of all the predictive results which we get from individual classifiers. So it gives the best output out of it. It is also good in it exhibits imbalanced data distribution, which XGBoost effectively addresses the uneven data samples, the complex data. So cybersecurity data often involves diverse features and intricate relationships, which XGBoost skillfully navigates. XGBoost, out of the results which we got out of all the ensemble classifiers, XGBoost gave the best accuracy. So it excels in handling complex data through its ensemble learning nature. It combines multiple weaker decision trees into a stronger one and more robust model. This ensemble approach allows XGBoost to capture non-linear relationships and hidden patterns within the data, leading to superior threat identification capabilities. It is crucial to remember that the optimal model choice can vary depending upon specific data sets and threat detection objectives. Continuous research and experimentation is being done, and we are also working upon it to get the best results out of XGBoost. Now we are going to look at our proposed model which we used. So basically, this is a flow chart which depicts a comprehensive system for threat detection and vulnerability assessment in cybersecurity. These are the two input data, which is historical vulnerable data, and standard security data from various sources such as CWE, NVD, CVE, forums, etc. Now, these data streams are integrated to form a combined historical data for a thorough understanding of vulnerabilities and standardized frameworks. The online data analysis layer, it processes and evaluates merged historical data through sequential steps. Now, these steps involve various factors. First is the data processing, which involves cleaning, normalizing, and preparing for the further analysis. Then comes the most important, or you can say one of the most important steps, which is the feature extraction, which involves identifying the important traits for vulnerability detection. Then comes the feature selection, which chooses the most informative features to enhance the model effectiveness. Now, ML model training and evaluation is then being done based on the ML models to identify the patterns and anticipate vulnerabilities, assessing the efficacy and accuracy. Now, model selection ensemble, it uses various ML models in tandem for precise outcomes. Then comes the model deployment, which helps in implementing the selected models for real-time threat detection and analysis. After all these steps, a feedback loop from the real-time network, which is at the below of the flowchart, it ensures active data collection and evaluation from diverse sources, such as emails, databases, network traffic, etc. Now there is an interface with a domain expert, which we can see at the top right column of the flowchart, which provides the expert knowledge and insights to improve the system. The domain expert contributes to the security, clear traffic data, and ranking vulnerability for validation and prioritization. Now, ranking vulnerability, it allows, ranking vulnerability is used for validation and prioritization. Then comes the pattern generation, which allows for the introduction of new attack patterns or vulnerabilities for improved detection capabilities. So basically, this is the overall proposed model which we used for getting the result analysis out of by using all the ensemble classifiers out of which we got the XGBoost to be the most accurate ensemble classifier. We can see here the various algorithms used, which comes under the machine learning algorithm, like the ensemble classifier, bagging, boosting, decision tree, random forest stacking. We took all these accuracies from various papers and we analyzed all the algorithms through detail so that we can get the best algorithm for using it in our research paper for getting the best results. Then we are going to discuss upon the various types of cyber threats and detection accuracies using the XGBoost. So XGBoost, it is basically extreme gradient boosting. It is an open source machine learning library that implements gradient boosted decision trees. It is well suited for detecting cybersecurity threats due to its ability to handle imbalanced data, non-linearity, and feature interactions. For DDoS and DOS attacks, which is basically the denial of service and distributed denial of service detection, it uses network traffic features which achieves above 90% accuracy. And then comes the MIMT, man in the middle attack. So basically, we use XGBoost to get the best accuracy. So over here, the MIMT, it involves detection analysis packet data, which shows 85 to 95% accuracy. Then comes the malware detection, which uses static or dynamic executive.
Sorry, ma'am, to disturb you, but your time limit is over.
Okay. Okay. So shall I conclude or?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
you can conclude.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience.
It's okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So shall I give the conclusion or what?
Yeah, you can proceed with the conclusion.
Okay. So basically, we discussed upon the various AI algorithms. So we concluded that for all the cyber threats, XGBoost gives the best, it is the best algorithm for all the classification and cybersecurity threat detection. So we are using and working upon XGBoost to get the best results for future research works. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your amazing presentation.
Thank
I would like to ask the session chair to ask questions, if any, and conclude.
Mhm.
Madam, can you give the challenges which are come across from your studies, which you are faced the challenges? Can you mention one or two?
Can you please repeat?
Challenges which you are faced from this study.
I'm sorry, actually, you were inaudible. Can you please repeat what you asked?
Are you mention any two challenges which are come across from this study? Do you come across any challenges?
So basically, the challenge is that we faced for analyzing and going through all the algorithms. At every point, obviously, accuracies came out to be different for various aspects. For different analysis, we got XGBoost to be the lowest. At some point, it was the highest. Then we went through thorough analysis. Then we got to know that XGBoost gives the best analysis. So through various while running and analyzing the various algorithms, we were getting different accuracies. So that was one of the biggest challenges that we faced for getting the best results. So we had to give thorough analysis.
I think your accuracy is 95%. I think so. Highest value.
For XGBoost, it came out above 95.
Oh, okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Have a nice.
Thank you so much. Shall I stop sharing my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
sir. Do you have any questions?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 411, entitled Accelerating Drug Discovery, a AI-powered approach in pharmaceutical research.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Can I start sharing my screen?
Yes.
So, ma'am, I am with paper ID 411. My paper topic is accelerating drugs discovery AI powered approaches in pharmaceutical AI research. The introduction is the AI in pharmaceutical research is revolutionizing drug discovery by accelerating the process through advanced algorithms and data analysis. This presentation will explore the innovative application of AI in pharmaceutical research. The AI enables the drug target identification. Using machine learning and big data analysis, AI can identify potential drug targets with high accuracy, leading to more efficient drug discovery. This approach has significantly reduced the time and the cost of drug development. The predictive modeling for drug design. The AI algorithm can predict the bioactivity and shape profiles of drug candidates, enabling researchers to prioritize the most promising compounds for further development. This has streamlined the drug design process, the improve success rate. AI-driven drug processing. By leveraging data mining and pattern recognition, identify existing drugs with potential application in new therapeutic areas. This approach has expedited the discovery of new treatment option of various diseases. The personalized medicine and AI. AI is analyze the genetic and clinical data to tailor treatment to individual patient, leading to more efficient and targeting therapies. This personalized approach has the potential to revolutionize patient care. The challenges and future direction. While AI show the great promise drug discovery, challenges such as the data quality and interpretability need to addressing the future of AI in pharmaceutical research lies in overcoming this challenge and maximizing its potential. Conclusion, AI has emerged as a powerful tool in pharmaceutical research, transforming the drug discovery process and paving the way for more efficient and target therapies. Embracing AI potential will continue to drive innovation in the pharmaceutical industry. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
sir.
much, sir, for your amazing presentation. I will request the session chair to ask questions, if any.
Mm, no, I think the candidate is again is not having any data analysis part into his research. So I would suggest him to incorporate those things while attempting for a research effort.
Yes, yes. There is no methodologies and all.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will do, sir. Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. You can improve your presentation
Yes,
and
sir. I will improve that part. Okay, sir.
okay.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Shall I stop screen, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 412, entitled Strategic Integration of Engineering and Management in Navigating Complex Challenges for Organizational Success.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Shall I start sharing screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, my screen is visible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. I am with paper ID 412, Strategic Integration of Engineering and Management. The introduction part is the integration of engineering and the management is crucial for successful organizational performance. This presentation explores the synergetic relationship between these two disciplines and its impact on organizational success. The defining synergy. The ceremony is the combination of group that is greater than the sum of individual effort. In the context of engineering and management, it's to refer the enhanced result achieved when there's a discipline collaborate effectively. The engineering excellence involves the innovative application of technical knowledge to solve complex problems and create the high quality product. It requires a focus on efficiency, quality, and sustainability. The strategic management encompasses the planning, implementation, and evaluation of organizational goals, and intuitive the involve leadership, decision making, and resource allocation to achieve long term success. The collaborative innovation occur when engineers and managers work together to identify opportunities, develop creative solution, and bring new product and services to market. It fosters a culture of continuous improvement. The optimizing performance involve leveraging engineering expertise and management acumen to enhance operational efficiency, productivity, and customer satisfaction. It requires a focus on process improvement and innovation. At last, the conclusion, the synergy between engineering and management is critical factor in achieving organizational success. By leveraging the complementary strength of these disciplines, organizations can drive innovation, efficiency, and sustainability growth. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for your amazing presentation. I will request the session chair to ask questions, if any.
Yeah, I don't have question, but I have a suggestion to the candidate. If possible, attempt for review papers in the beginning. By this way, you can better understand the processes to be followed and the ideal skeleton for a research paper to come forward. Then slowly and gradually, you'd move further in the process of research to have the methodologies adopted and then collecting the data and doing on some outcomes out of it. So I hope you will follow this suggestion in next of your attempts to have your skill enhanced in the journey of research. Thank you for
Yeah,
your
yeah, yes, sir.
efforts.
Sure, sir.
Yeah,
Sure, sir. I will do that. Sure,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So, shall I stop, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now I would like to call our next presenter with paper ID 390 entitled User Behavior Analysis to detect inside threat by using machine learning algorithm.
Good afternoon to all of you. I am audible.
Yes,
Good
sir.
afternoon, sir.
Yeah, so I am just going to share my screen.
Yes, sir.
So I hope my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am Nitin Dixit, research scholar of Manipal University, Jaipur. So my paper ID is 390 and my topic is user behavior analysis to detect insider threat by using machine learning algorithm. So here are the outlines of the today's session. First is the introduction, then literature review. After that, motivation and the problem statements. What are the objectives, methodology which are used in this research, and after result discussion, conclusion, and last is the references. So first is the introduction. So as we know that there are so many threats in the today's environment, and in which insider threat are the most dangerous type of cybersecurity risk. So it is very difficult and to find out the insider threat in any organization, because the insider threat can be a part of the organization, or maybe outsider, or maybe a contractor, a person which is associated with the organization. So it's very much more difficult. It can be employer, contractor, or partners. So it can intentionally or intentionally harm the organization by stealing the confidential information, or he can manipulating the data, or he can send the information or data or anything to the outside world. So it is very required to find out the insider threat in a organization. So for that, there are so many insider threat detection models have already developed in the previous research. This is the literature survey which I studied for this, and there are so many insider threat detection mechanism are developed by using an anonymous behavior, by using a supervised and supervised machine learning algorithm on the balanced and imbalanced data, or in the recurrent and neural network. So we basically the AI and the machine learning models can develop and can identify the insider threat depend on the features which are used by the users, or we can say the insiders of the organization. So here is the motivation and the problem statement. So motivation is to provide a model for the organization so that he can easily identify the actual insider, because we have to there are so many persons who can maybe send the data outside the organization, or maybe using the URL which are not authorized for that organization, but we have to find out the actual one. So we have to select the particular features on that. So in my research, I am using the data set of data set of Mellon University of version 6.2. It's a very large data set of 84 GB in compressed form, and there are the users of about 10 lakhs. So I just take a smaller part of user of about 50,000 users and select the sum of the features on that, so that I can analysis on the user behavior to detect whether a particular user is an insider or not. So, and after that, I applying the various machine learning algorithm on that, like the random forest, decision tree, naive bias, and one more. And one was a k-nearest neighbor, naive bias, random forest, and decision tree algorithm. So this is the methodology which are used. First, I collect the data from the set, then I pre-process the data. Then I extract the feature. This is the main part, because which feature you are extracting from the data set, that defines that how much accuracy we need, or whether the particular user is inside or not. After that, I implement the machine learning algorithm on that features, and last one we get the result analysis. So here is the result discussion part, in which 4 algorithm: decision tree classifier, random forest classifier, k-nearest neighbor, and device, in which 2 algorithm: decision tree classifier, random forest classifier, achieve the highest accuracy of 99.23%, and rest k-nearest neighbor achieve the accuracy of 98.11%, and naive bias achieve the accuracy of 91.37%. Here is the accuracy chart which is defined. Now, in the conclusion part, we can apply so many machine learning algorithms to detect the insider threat, depend on the SERT dataset. In the SERT dataset, there are so many features. So basically, the main part is that in which feature you are taking, which feature you are selected for your research, or for your to find out the insider threat. That is the main thing. And last future announcement is that various machine learning algorithm on defined on the various feature set, or the different features, we can get the highest accuracy on basically for the balanced and imbalanced data also. So we can machine learning algorithm or other algorithm can also use with the ensemble method in the future to find out the malicious insider threat in that part. So these are the references which I used in my research. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your amazing presentation. I will request the session chair to ask questions, if any.
Actually, that research paper is very good, nicely presented. I think you took the huge data set for your research paper. For that,
Yes,
I
sir.
will say congratulations.
Yes, sir.
You have mentioned about accuracy rate, that is 99.23%. That is very
Yes, sir.
good.
Yes,
For this much of huge data, you are getting so much accuracy. related to
Basically, in my data set, I use the features of like log on, log off, whether the particular user transmitted the data from to outside the organization, or whether the particular uploading the data in the outside organization, which URL he is selecting or surfing the data. These all features I have taken.
Yeah.
On that part, I have
Actually,
gained the accuracy of
yeah.
99.1%.
I am pretty good, say good about that accuracy level and all. May I know what are the factors which you are adopted in your research? Because you have not mentioned any factors which are adopted in your research paper and all. Do you mention any one 3 to 4 factors which are adopted for this study?
Sorry, sir, voice is not clear to me. I think there is a network issue in
May I know
my side.
what are the
Could you please
factors
repeat the question?
which you are adopted for this study? You are not mentioned the factors in your slides and all. Do you have any 3 to 4 factors?
Basically, main factor is to find out the actual insider threat. Basically, the thing is that we are like, just like take an example of that. We are all using the domain of the organization for the emails part. There is an email for the organization's domain, and we are sending, maybe sometime we are sending the personal mail also from that domain. So actually, we are not the insiders. We are just using that domain. So how can you find out whether the particular person is a insider or not? So in that part, if a person using a organizational domain to sending data, there is an attachment in that, then he will be the insider. There is we cannot say that, so we have to find out, we have select that features basically, so that factor, so that we can identify the actual insider. This is the main task.
Okay. Are you try to integrate this principle to other domains?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm also trying to integrate some behavior analysis also, because there are some data sets of the ocean part also. Ocean is the basically behavioral aspects of the particular user. That data set is also available in the set. I want to integrate that data part also in my future research.
Okay. Thank you. Nice paper.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Vishal sir, that's all from my side.
May I leave,
sir? Do you have any questions?
Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I have a small question to you. First of all, I appreciate your efforts, and your topic is also interesting. Somewhere you mentioned that you are a research scholar at some of the prestigious university. So may I know what stage you are currently in the process of your PhD, so that I can understand the amount of
Sorry, sir, your voice is lacking. Can you repeat the question, please?
that you're in your presentation, you mentioned that you're a research scholar at some of the university in Himalaya.
Manipal
So
University, Jaipur,
which
sir.
stage of Manipal University? Okay, thank you. Which stage of research that you are currently? Means,
Actually, right now, sir, I am completed my research in the imbalance data part also, in which I take the level of threats, level 1, level 0, level 1, level 2, level 3. There are 4 levels I have defined. Based on the features which I selected, if a particular person is log on and log off after the organization time, then I'll take a level 0 threat. Then after that, if a person using a mail server after that and making an attachment of that, then I take the level 2 threat. In that part, I take the different levels only.
No. Sir asking about in your are you doing PhD right now?
Yes, I am doing PhD right now.
Yeah. Are you verge of submitting the thesis or?
Yeah, I'm just submitting my paper
Yeah.
PhD. I
That's
have
what, sir.
1 year. Actually, my PhD session is 4 years. This is the last year of my PhD session.
Yes.
After 6 months, maybe I submitted my PhD.
Yes.
Okay. No problem, because I was just trying to understand the covering or the coverage that you've done. Because for doctoral degree, there will be essentialities of certain level of studies to get happen.
Yes, sir.
So in that context, I was able to understand. Still, you have 1 year complete in your hand to go ahead with. Yeah. So best of luck for that and good presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Paper ID 460. and 461.
I would like to thank all the session chairs, Mr. Vishal sir, Dr. Vishal sir, and Yogesh sir for the wisdom and kind presence. Also, I want to thank everyone for joining the session and patiently cooperating, being such a wonderful audience.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you, sir.
The session is over.
Yes, sir, session is over.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Ananda.
Can I
Thank you,
close
sir.
this link, or is there is another session also there?
Sir, the session is over. Session is over.
So can I close the Zoom link?
Yes, yes, sir.
Sir.